Hey, what's going on, everybody? John here with ECP Outdoors, and today I have something here in front of me that I've been wanting to show off, but just kept putting it off and not getting the time, but I'm finally making it today. So I wanted to quickly go over the CZ P-10F competition ready model and specifically show what makes this one a little bit different from the standard P-10F. So let's jump right in. One of the biggest differences from the standard is that it has a 5-inch barrel and longer slide here. So you can see it's built off of the standard P-10F frame, but you have this little bit extra slide and barrel here that hangs over. So your standard one is like what, about maybe like a 4.5 inch, something like that, or 4 3/4. This is the 5-inch model. So for the competition, they extended that slide out a little bit, so you have a little bit of a different sight picture between your rear sight and your front sight there. They also added in a HB Industries trigger. Should be about a 4.25 pound pull, maybe up to a 5-pound pull, somewhere in there. Obviously, the barrel is also gold. They did some gold flaring here, and a gold aluminum base plate. So going to allow you to drop those mags a little bit quicker there. Before we go over the magazine capacity, there is a couple other add-ons as well. You have ambi extended slide release here, so on both sides, which is awesome. And then you have an extended magazine release that can also be switched over as well to make it full ambi. And you have an optic ready slide. So that's starting to come a little bit more standard, but on the competition here, you do have the optic ready slide. 19 round magazines. And what's pretty cool is you get 3 of them, which is usually needed for some competitions. So that's awesome. They thought ahead on that and made sure to throw that in there. And then you also have interchangeable back straps. So you have 2 more right here. So from factory, you have the smallest one. You can see that S right here. And then you have a medium and a large as well, which is awesome. So let's just quickly look over the sides of the gun here so you can get a good view of everything. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this slide back down. So here is one side of the gun. Let's go to the back of it here so you can see everything. You have rear blacked out U-notch sight with a front red optic. So even in the camera, it picks it up super nice. Here's a little bit of more of a close-up of that fiber optic there. And then here is the other side of your gun. So we'll do a quick takedown real quick. I'll be right back. That way you can see inside and what we're working with here. Okay, so takedown on these is rather simple. You have takedown pins here on both sides of the frame. So what we're gonna do is the magazine has already been removed. We're just gonna check our chamber here. We are clear. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger, and then I'm gonna pull back slightly on the frame, on the slide rather, and I'm gonna pull down on the pins on both sides at the same time. I'm gonna let that go forward, and then it's just gonna release. So here's our frame. Pretty standard, nothing too different there. There's the inside of our slide. And if we go ahead and compress this a little bit and pull that out, we can go ahead and pull our barrel out of there. So here's our barrel. Gold, looks like a gold tin. So it looks a little dirty. It's got the factory grease still on there and everything, but overall super nice. So to go back together, same sort of process. We're gonna just drop that in. We're gonna grab our recoil rod and spring here. Let's get back in frame. Compress that back in there. There we go. Awesome. And we're just gonna line this back up on our rails. And hey, there we go. All right, that is it, guys. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.